You can't undo your wish without signing a second contract. You can't undo your wish without signing a second contract.
Every if I could go back comes with something pulling back.
All the ghosts inside your inbox glow and Girigo's cold blue.
Every only for the ones who wished is pointing back at you.
Can't undo your wish without signing a second contract. You can't undo your wish
without signing a second contract. 10 years ago, the unfinished wish.
10 years earlier, in a chat room, graduation night at 12.
Crowded screen of laughing seniors, typing dares they'd never tell.
Make me famous, make me vanish.
Let that teacher lose his job.
Let my crush come kneel before me.
Every line a hungry God. Then one last half-written message freezes halfway on the thread. If I could restart my life once I would,
then the signal's dead.
The cursor blinks like someone choking, then the whole screen turns to black. No one knows what came thereafter, only rumors echo back.
Now in present time, a high school whispered stories in the stacks. High and J scrolls through headlines.
Girigo case.
Urban facts.
They say once there was an app that granted anything you wrote. They say some kids never made it past the price it always owed.
She just files it under creepy, shakes her head, goes back to notes. Tells herself it's just a legend, we have scarier things at home.
Still the screenshots in the article feel too specific, too real.
Usernames half blurred but human, like they're hiding right in here.
Then the lights
across the library flicker once and slowly fade. Aircon hum in hallway, footsteps cut to silence, cut to space.
For 3 seconds no one's breathing, every monitor goes dark.
Somewhere in the stairwell shadows something only starts its heart.
When the power finally surges, all the screens wake up in blue.
Every phone begins vibrating like the whole school's being moved.
In her hand, Yoon-jae's phone shakes, though she never clicked install.
Somewhere deep in other pockets,
guilt remembers what it called.
You can't undo your wish without signing a second contract.
On each screen a line is glowing.
Second contract now unlocked.
Girigo. Second contract
is now open.
Cold and bright,
only for the ones who wished before.
Cut straight through the quiet.
You can't undo your wish
without signing a second contract.
You can't undo your wish
without signing a second contract. High-grade seniors in the hallway drop their phones like they were burned. Top-ranked student council leader swallows hard but doesn't turn. Campus golden boy all smiles, now looks pale as hallway walls. Some ex-graduate here as mentor suddenly won't take that call.
MJ watches their faces, sees a fear she doesn't share. She has never used this program, never bargained, never dared. On the screens the text continues, scrolling lines that chill the lung. You can undo what you once asked for
if you dare sign contract 2. From above the camera lifts now every phone in cobalt light. Whole school courtyard like an ocean of blue notifications bright. Everything a distant verdict, every banner one more hook. And the legend she was reading just stepped out of every book.
First day back, a desk is empty right beside her in homeroom. Teacher says, we've got a transfer, sit right here, you'll settle soon.
He walks in,
Kendo Yoon quiet with a gaze that feels too calm.
Sits down next to Ha Yoon-jae like he's known this there all along.
The phone buzzes on the desktop,
screen lights up
before her eyes,
while her display shows just
Girigo.
Install.
His says,
welcome back. No one else can see the message,
but the chill runs down his spine.
In small letters under greetings,
second contract this time sign. You can't undo your wish without signing a second contract.
In the corner of the classroom,
blue light paints their faces black.
Every senior hears the echo of the night they type, what if?
Every secret, please just fix this,
comes back asking, will you risk?
Jay stares at her phone screen,
hesitates to even tap.
Yoon closes his eyes slowly,
like he's met this trap in past.
You can't undo your wish without signing a second contract. You can't undo your wish without signing a second contract. You can't undo your wish
without signing a second contract. To clean your hands,
you're told to stain another's. to clean your hands.
You're told to stain another's. That's the price for calling undue on the past you wrote in blood.
Girigo whispers you can erase it, but it never says for free.
Every step toward your forgiveness draws a circle round their feet.
To clean your hands,
You're told to stain
another's. To clean your hands, you're told to stain
another's. Back then in the final winter, she was racing for first place. Every grade a loaded weapon, every test a breathless chase. She typed quietly on Girigo, let my rivals' hand go numb, make them fail this one exam so I can be the chosen one. On the morning of the midterms, that friend's pencil hit the floor. Blank eyes staring at the ceiling, panic pounding at the door. Scores came out and she was top ranked, someone else was broken, gone. Rumors said that they dropped out, never answer calls from home.
Years of layered like old papers, but the headline never fades. Every time she hears that name, now guilt rehearses like a play. Then one night in that same hallway where the mirrors hum with dust, Girigo updates her phone screen with the feature cold and blunt.
On the app there is a new tab glowing softly
Under wish.
She taps once and sees a message, letters thin as spider threads. To erase your wish, you must guide another soul to the cliff. Find someone as desperate as you were, push them toward our lips. The tiles and flickering neon, she can almost hear it speak. Not a voice she hears with eardrums, but a murmur in her teeth.
In the restroom, lights are humming, only her and glass and foam.
Stall doors close like silent jury, sink a witness turned to stone.
From the speaker there's a whisper, not a language but a feel. Find a soul who wants salvation more than they're afraid of deals.
On the screen the words get sharper,
to clean your hands, stain another.
her reflection flickers twice like something else stands in her color. She stares down her own dark pupils, asks the girl behind the glass, am I here to seek redemption or to trade my sin at last?
To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's.
You can call it undue, but who pays when you walk out untouched? Is this really you repenting or just hunting for a stand in someone else to bear the curse line where your wish once carved its ink?
To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's. To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's.
Around school the air goes sideways like a market selling storm. Smiling faces start suggesting there's a shortcut to transform. Don't you ever feel like drowning? Someone asked in gentle tones, if there was a way to fix it all at once, would you say no? Yoonjae watches corners where these talks repeat like ads. Sees Kang Do-yoon sit with students nodding, listening to their cracks.
He sounds almost like a counselor. If one choice could change your fate, would you dare to take it even if the price felt kind of vague?
She connects the looks of seniors, how their fingers shake on screens. Underneath their let me help you is a contract they can't see.
Back inside the tiled reflection, class president grips the sink. Her own eyes look like defendant and executioner in sync.
She rereads the glowing sentence,
Guide another soul to wish.
underneath in ghost like letter.
We don't mind who pays for this.
She remembers that old rival in the stairwell going, still remembers all the little tremors in their hands before the kill. Her voice cracks into the chrome, now echoes off the restroom walls. If I do this, am I sorry or just shifting who will fall?
Am I kneeling for forgiveness or recruiting someone new? If I drag a hurting person here, is that mercy? Is that cruel? To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's.
You can call it undue, but the stain just moves, it never bursts. Girigo doesn't wash a record, it just writes a second page. First your rival, then some stranger.
Who will carry all that weight?
In the mirror she stops breathing, finger hovering on accept.
In the hallway, Hyunjae's eyes catch a sadness she won't let. To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's. To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's. To clean your hands, you're told to stain another's. To find they in pain, and you won't know what happens next.
To find they in pain,
and you won't know what happens next. Define pain and pain, and you won't know what happens next.
Once you hand your hurt to Girigo, yeah, it writes the rest.
You just circle names and feelings, think you're drawing up a fence,
but the app controls the ending. You just sign with shaking hands.
Define pain and pain, and you won't know what happens next. Define pain and pain, and you won't know what happens next.
In the restroom, towels are freezing, phone lights laughing in a ring. Someone pushes down his shoulder, shoves his face toward porcelain. They say drink or we'll go harder. Cameras lifted, red dots on every gag becomes their content. Every tear a private joke.
Later, dirty water, shadows are still clinging to his throat. On the feet of shingles, viral looped in slow-mo labeled LOL. Down the hallway, no one meets him, just the echo of that clip. Even teachers look right past him like he's only one more glitch.
In the corridor of lockers, he walks folded in his hood. Then a voice beside his footsteps says his name like someone could. Kang Do-yoon leans on metal, eyes too gentle, words too soft. Says, I saw that video, it was cruel, it was a lie. What if there was one small corner you could whisper to instead, where you wouldn't have to hit back, wouldn't stain your own two hands? Somewhere else that takes your anger, turns it into something fair. Would you ever want to try it even once if you don't care? The boy's fingers start to tremble as he grips his broken phone. For the first time since the bathroom, someone's asking, now he's torn.
Shows him how to slide past ordinary home screen apps. There's a dark blue icon waiting like a night that never rests.
He says type it like confession, not like joking with your friends. Tell it exactly what you're feeling, don't pretend you're not at end. With his thumb he taps the logo, world goes quiet in his ears. On the screen a line is blinking, ready to receive his fears. He writes slowly, almost whispering, as if words could change their way. I just want them all to taste the kind of pain I got that day. He hits send and feels a shiver climb his shoulder down his spine. Then new letters start to surface like red ink beneath the line.
Define pain and pain, says the screen in bleeding text.
Not enough to cry, they hurt me, you must choose
who suffers next.
List the names and how they're breaking.
Circle why you want them to lose.
Once you answer, once you label,
Girigo decides the moves. Define they and pain, and you won't know what happens next. Define they and pain, and you won't know what happens next.
His thumb hovers over letters, heartbeats louder than the clock. He can see their grinning faces, hear the echo of just stop. He types they and lists the ringleaders, those who filmed and those who laughed. And for pain he starts with losing what they think they'll always have.
For the one who cares about image, let his old clip surface first. For the one who mocks rejection, let her crush rejector worse. For the one who built these group chats, let them kick him out alone. For them all the fear of silence when they check each buzzing phone.
When he presses okay, send this, there's no thunder, there's no blood, just a faint vibration, gentle like a heart that understood.
Days go by and nothing happens, then a small crack starts to show. First a buried video leaks out from a forum no one knows. The main bullies on humiliation, drunk and stupid, out of line, spreads like wildfire through their circles. He becomes the latest find.
Then the girl who mocked his begging gets rejected in the hall of crush says, with friends are filming, I would never date you. No another wakes to find their inbox flooded with we need to talk. Group chat name now changed without them, they're removed without a thought. It all looks like random karma, like the world just turned around. But the timing in the framing feels too perfect to be found.
In the background, Girigo's fingers push the algorithm's veins. Old files boosted, search terms twisted, secret bots repeat the frame.
Anonymous accounts start typing words that rhyme with diesel pain, as in recommended videos.
Steer the hate like hidden chains.
From the stairwell he keeps watching as their faces slowly break.
At first there's a taste of justice, like cold water on his rage. But Define they and pain,
and you won't know what happens next.
I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish. I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish.
In a sea sea of glowing icons. She's the only empty screen.
You say no wish is a curse sign, say it makes me sacrifice.
But if giving up my choices is salvation, I'll think twice.
I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish.
I'm the one who doesn't wish,
and that's my only wish.
in the classroom, every table, every hand holds blue lit glass. Tiny banners, new contract, new event, keep flashing fast. Only Hyunjae's phone lies, they're just a plain bare silent black. No dark eye named Girigo, no red dot to drag her back. Someone laughs, you still don't have it, what you scared of making deals. Someone else's maybe Girigo just doesn't want her chill. Screens buzz, dings like tiny insects swarming through the bright white room. Her blank homepage looks like protest, like a door that won't be used.
By the walkers, whispers gather like a rumor grown with teeth. They say those who never wish here will become the price we need. If the app can't get a contract, it will take a life instead. They'll be used as someone's payment, that's the legend someone said.
Then strange glitches start to happen anywhere she stands too close. Classmates Girigo screenshot her, crash to home, then show pure code. Lines of symbol static, snowstorm every time she walks by them. Someone mutters,
is it broken?
Or is Girigo afraid? Now some eyes look at her different, half is threat and half a shield. Is she bait inside a mousetrap or the only place that's real?
Kang Do-yoon appears beside her, like he's wandered there by chance. Leans against the window frame and asks, you never wished? Not once.
Not for parents to stop yelling, not for grace to rise overnight, not for love you couldn't reach for, not for time to treat you right. She says wanting something badly isn't reason to sign blood. Every wish that app delivers writes its name in deeper mud.
Dream smiles, but there's a fracture like a crack in tinted glass. Says sometimes not wishing anything is another kind of mask. I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish. If the world demands a contract just to call my breathing fixed.
If the price of changing destiny is deleting who you are, maybe standing still is braver than rewinding every scar.
I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish.
In the office of the council, blinds half closed against the light, sits a man with gentle posture, graduation photos bright. He says some kids are playing games now that they don't understand. If you stay too close to users, you might get dragged in their plans.
Stay away from those who wish, please, they can't see the traps they build. Be the one who keeps her distance, don't go near that digital. Yoonjae watches his expression, too familiar, too aware, like he's seen this all already, like he's walked through Girigo's snare.
Sign forms with steady fingers, but his eyes look far behind, like he left a piece of something in a decade-old dark line.
My hallway once again now, friends walk by with phones in hand. Just by brushing past her shoulder, Girigo resets their plans.
Screens flash white, then burst to symbols, foreign letters, broken code, notifications turn to static when she walks into their zone. Maybe Girigo is scared of her,
One boy whispers in the crowd,
maybe keeping her around here
is like virus in its cloud.
Or maybe the app is circling, trying hard to pull her in. What if glitches are just bait lines, just another way to win?
She holds tighter to her phone now,
Empty but completely hers.
in a world of haunted software.
She's the only unchecked word. I'm the one who
Doesn't wish, and that's my only wish. If that paints me as the target, I'll still choose my own abyss.
If refusing the press degree makes the system crack and hiss, maybe Girigo's afraid to all the life he can assist.
On her screen there's just the weather clock and messages from friends.
On his ancient hidden laptop, someone tracks the season's trends.
I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish. I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish. I'm the one who doesn't wish, and that's my only wish. To end your wish,
You're told to repeat it louder.
to end your wish.
You're told to repeat it louder.
To end your wish, you're told to repeat it louder.
That's the sentence Girigo writes beneath your desperate please undo.
You once asked, let them remember us forever, thinking light.
Now the only way to stop it is a darker, bigger night. To end your wish, you're told to repeat it loud. To end your wish, you're told to repeat it louder. 10 years ago, the graduation wish.
10 years back, the courtyard glowing, caps and gowns and fading sun.
Final roll call, anxious laughter.
Friends all swearing we'll stay one.
He was just another senior, clutching dreams that felt too small.
Scared that once the summer ended, no one say his name at all.
On his phone, the app was waiting like a secret, faithful friend. Make a wish before you leave, here's something this place won't forget. So he typed, I want this high school to be remembered, never fade. Let there always be a story so our class won't wash away. At the time it felt romantic, just a plea to mark their time. He pressed sang, the screen blinked gently.
Nothing else that night seemed strange.
Years moved on and news kept coming from the building he once knew.
Unexplained accident in hallway.
Mysterious case here too.
Fires, falls, and whispered headlines. Different faces, same old name.
Every article, that high school always back inside the frame. He became the counselor later, came back wearing grown-up clothes. But beneath his quiet posture lives the boy who clicked that code. All the grief in every locker feels like interest on his debt. Every siren is an echo.
You ask not to be forget. On a sleepless, heavy evening in his office, blinds half down, he unlocks the app he buried in the bottom drawer of doubt. Finds the option, second contract, taps it with a shaking thumb.
Types, I wanna take back what I wished when I was young. For a moment nothing happens, then the screen turns razor white. Lines of text appear like verdicts printed by some unseen judge's mind.
To erase your graduation wish,
to end what you began that day,
you must stage one bigger story
than the one that set this change.
To end your wish, you're told to repeat it loud.
Not in words but in disaster.
One more headline, one last scar.
Make a tragedy so massive that the world can't look away.
Then the smaller bleeding echoes will be free to fade away.
To end your wish,
you're told to repeat it louder.
he stares at the glowing sentence like a mirror of his heart.
Do I kill to stop the bleeding, or like countless smaller cuts?
Every student he sees smiling has a shadow in his mind.
What if saving them all later means I let some die tonight?
His pen shakes above his schedule, counseling in clubs and tests. On the margin scribbled questions,
which is mercy, which is death?
in his dreams the hall is flooded with the name that never sleeps.
Always remember, turn to always, where the bad news goes to feed.
He walks corridors like crime scenes, counting exits, weighing air. Every fire alarm a phantom, every locked door feels like snare. He whispers to empty stairwells, was my wish a selfish crime?
If I do one last great damage, do I break or sign a line? Meanwhile, Hyun Jae in archive scans old yearbooks page by page, looking for the roots of Girigo rumors from another age.
She finds one old graduation photo,
framed and hung, but slightly torn.
several faces half erased,
like someone's hand forgot their forms.
She brings it to the computer, scans the image, lists the light.
Adjust contrast, shadows deep and hidden, details coming bright.
In the gap where nothing should be, there's a smudge of almost face.
Like a person half deleted, stands between the rows in place.
Eyes like static, smile like glitching, dark patch where student chest.
Caption lists a name that's missing from the printed roll call list.
She mutters, who got cut from history, who's the
one the school erased?
Not yet knowing that her counselor once stood there in that same space. Back upstairs he reads a sentence on the phone that won't grow dim.
To end your wish you must repeat it louder.
Carved in him, stage an incident this campus will remember for all time.
One last storm to crash the curse line,
or keep living death in thin lines.
He imagines empty hallways,
sirens, headlines,
grieving hands. He imagines letting You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart. You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart.
You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart.
Screens just echo what was hiding in your crowded little heart.
Even if the app burns out, you'll still point with shaking hands.
Every wish that scrolls in secret looks like you without the mask.
You don't need Girigo
to tear each other apart.
You don't need Girigo
to tear each other apart.
like any morning, buzzing halls and sleepy eyes. Announcements on the hallway screens, a math class, cloudy sky. Then the speakers crack with static, LED boards flash and stall. Every classroom projector blinks, then shows a foreign call. Not the usual school-wide message, not a schedule, not a chart. Just a dark blue loading circle, then a timeline full of marks. Short text lines and stark white letters start to roll from bottom up. Every phrase a Girigo, wish that someone typed and never loved.
I wish someone in this room would disappear and never wake. I wish my whole class would kneel down just to beg to be my slaves. I wish that teacher gets a sickness so they never come again. I wish all their happy faces cracked the way mine always did.
Names are blurred with pixel fog, but the details pierce like knives. Every word is like a mirror pointing somewhere not quite blind. In one humdrum silence thickens as a new line fills the screen. I wish she trips down the staircase, breaks her neck, stops breathing please. 20 heads turn at one sideways toward the girl they always mock. Every eye hunts for a flinch, that for a guilty face in shock. That sweat scraped like metal teeth now are cut open by their doubt. No ghost needed in this panic, just a wish read out loud.
Whiskey start like spreading viruses.
That one wrote the kneeling wish.
No, it sounds more like her humor.
She's the one who always spits.
Every sentence on the screen becomes a label someone wears. Friendship fracture at the edges, trust collapses into stares.
Someone shouts, whoever wrote that, stand up now and say it's you. No one moves but fists are clenching, jaws are grinding, faces bruised. It's not Girigo throwing punches, not the app that throws the first. It just turned on all the spotlights where the ugliness was birthed.
You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart. Give a room or just one window, watch it sharpen like a shard.
You've been making secret verdicts long before these screens went wild. Now you only have subtitles for the anger in your mind.
You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart. You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart.
It's at her table, phone still empty, screen still playing. No blue icon, no new updates, just the clock and weather change. Someone notices her home screen has no trace of that dark app. Says convenient, isn't it, that your slate is squeaky black?
Soon the whispers change direction, she's the hacker, she's the core. Maybe Girigo itself chose her as some kind of secret door. How else could the wishes leak out, if not through the one untouched? If the app is glitching near her, maybe she's the one I want.
Eyes that once just thought she's weird, now look at her like a key to unlock and then to blame for every horror on those screens.
Voices rise and depth keep shaking, circle tightens round her chair. Someone grabs at her old phone case, tries to snatch proof from her hands. Then Kane Do-yoon cuts between them, says back off, this proves you wrong. If she never used the program, why would it make her its gun?
He says calm and think a second, if the system's truly cursed, would it choose the only person who still hasn't signed its terms? The ones with the most to lose here are the ones whose words appear. Maybe instead of hunting scapegoats who should face what's printed here. Defense is half protection, half distraction, half his job. But for once he feels the panic, sees the monster isn't cold.
When the noise drops for a moment and the breathing comes in waves. When the noise drops for a moment and the breathing comes in waves.
When the noise drops for a moment
and the breathing comes in waves.
When the noise drops for a moment
and the breathing comes in waves.
When the noise drops for a moment and the breathing comes in waves.
When the noise drops for a moment
and the breathing comes in cold.
When the noise drops for a moment and the breathing comes in waves.
When the noise drops for a moment and the breathing comes in cold.
You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart.
You don't need Girigo to tear each other
apart. You need
apart.
Girigo to tear each other apart. You don't need Girigo.
You don't need Girigo.
You don't need Girigo.
You don't need Girigo.
You don't need Girigo to tear each other apart. Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice.
Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice.
I keep saying I was chosen,
like that cancels out my voice.
You can hide behind a contract, say I only followed lines.
But the moment that you question it, you're
standing on your side. Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice. Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice.
Yeah. When I was a kid, the hospital smelled like fear and sterile light. Little sister in a white bed, machines humming through the night. Doctors whispered in the hallway words our parents couldn't hear. I was old enough for Google, young enough to choke on fear.
In his hands a cheap phone glowing, one dark icon on the screen. Girigo, a cursed blue circle promising impossible things.
He typed slow, if she can live then let me carry what she can't. Let the sickness move inside me, let her breathe and let me bend. He pressed send and filled the shutter like the room exhaled once more. Weeks went by and she got better, walked out through the sliding doors. He did not collapse from fever, he did not fall in that bed. But at night his phone kept ringing with a different kind of debt.
Girigo did not kill his body, it recruited something else. Whispered, you will be my hands, now you will help me find new shells. Offers started sliding in there, if you guide them I'll be fed. Every wish you help me harvest pays the price you should have.
So he grew into a teenager with a smile that opens doors. Learned to talk like understanding, learned to sit on hallway floors. Tell me what you wish would vanish,
tell me what you wish would change.
I know something that can handle it, you won't have to take the blame. Every contract that he midwifed, every desperate shaking hand was another quiet payment on the bargain he had planned. Yeah. Now the app lights up one evening with a message just for him. Agent, you have served your purpose, there's a gate you now can win.
To release you from this binding, from recruitment, from our net. Find another soul to take it, one more proxy in your stead.
On the screen a line defines it,
you must choose someone to bear
every welcome back and sign here
that we've whispered in your ears.
Pick the one who hates us most now, pick the strongest, pick the guard. Those who stand against the system, make the best to shape its bars. He can almost see your profile in the code behind the text. I and J, the one resisting, never once pressing accept.
Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice.
You can say they gave me terms, but you still decide your side.
If I pass this chain to someone,
do I not rewind my crime?
Or am I just moving shackles from my wrist to someone's life? Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice. Being ordered isn't the same as having no choice.
He watches High and J at lunchtime with an ordinary tray, the only phone in all the cafeteria that Girigo won't claim. A blank screen like quiet armor, like a note that still holds fast. In a world of glowing contracts, she's the last unsigned intact.
He steps closer, asked her gently, is there nothing you would change? Not your past or how they treat you, not the weight of any shame.
She says wanting is not wrong, but I won't lease out my soul. Every shortcut takes a piece that I may never get back whole. Her refusal burns like sunlight through the cracks in what he's done. She's the perfect next successor, she's the only one he trusts.
Later on a rooftop evening, wind half cold and half like spring. He says, I'm not here to hurt you, I was ordered into things.
I've been sent to find another, someone better, someone brave. I've been told that if I choose right, I can finally be saved. He can't look her in the eyes and stares instead at city lights. Every neon looks like Girigo,
every glow a silent price.
I was never just a user, I've been working for that ghost.
I recruit the ones in pieces, I convince them it's their host.
His voice cracks on the last sentence, it sounds more like self-indict.
I'm not here because I want to, I'm here because I was picked. She lets silence stretch between them, lets the guilt hang in the wind. Then she says being commanded doesn't mean you must give in.
You keep saying you're a victim of some contract you once wrote, but you still have hands and heartbeat. You can still refuse
their rope. If there's some, if there's some, if there's some.
We choose no wish and take our broken lives back.
We choose no wish
and take our broken lives back.
We choose no wish
and take our broken lives back. Not A, not B, we'll wear the damage that we have.
If the price of getting better is a random someone's crash,
we would rather keep our nightmares than
make new ones out of that. We choose no wish and take our broken lives back.
we choose no wish
And take our
On a gray late semester evening, every phone lights up in sync. Girigo sends out an invite dressed like some new shiny game. Before midnight you can answer 3 code options. Fill the glass, undo, keep, or no wish ever. Like a joke you read too fast. Option A, erase your wish. Now small print says we'll choose a host. All your debts move to a stranger somewhere else along our road.
Keep what you bargain, let the system stay the same.
Every silent consequence keeps crawling, no one takes the blame. If you all sign no wish, we will shut it down. All the future bids are canceled, but the past won't be unwound. The last line feels like a dare, now not a promise, not a gift. Most just scroll between A, B like C can't exist.
In the classrooms, eyes are flicking between letters on the screen. Do I save my own regret now if it crushes someone unseen?
Some think maybe it picks bad people, someone worse than me to pay. Others mutter,
if I leave it, all my guilt stays here to stay.
There are those who clutch their wishes like a medal on their chest. If I hit undo, I lose all that I suffer to possess. Others shake with half-armed courage, thumb above that A and B. Caught between self-preservation and the shame of what they've been. In the noise, one option lingers like a ghost they won't look at.
No wish, no more contracts, no more trading of your craft.
Ha! UJ stands up in homeroom, phone held tight but screen held high.
We keep asking Girigo, we keep saying we're too weak to try.
So shakes the bleeding, throws our sins on random backs.
Option B says I'm okay with letting nightmares stack instead.
But if all of us pick C here, if we all press no wish now, we're not saying life is easy, just that we will face it ourselves.
We can live with what has happened, we can't live with more unknowns.
I would rather roll my fractures than make someone else a go. Her voice trembles, but the logic hits like thunder in their chests. For the first time in this story, there's a road that's not a test.
We choose no wish and take our broken lives back.
We will not let some invisible hand pick who gets cracked.
If undoing what we ask for means a stranger takes the stride, we say no and hold our ruins, build a future out of might. We choose no wish and take our broken lives back.
We choose no wish
and take our broken lives back.
We choose no wish
and take our broken lives.
Through the hallways they start running, Yoonjae through Yoon side by side. Classroom door slam, desks are scraping, kids are arguing with time. Vote for C, they keep on shouting, put your thumbprint on a wish.
You don't need a perfect answer, just refuse this rigged quiz.
Some are crying, some are angry, some just stare at clocks and screens.
I can't change what I've already done,
but I can stop what comes from me. In the gym, a stairwell corners, in the cafeteria's noise. One by one, reluctant fingers start to hover near that choice.
Someone still sighs into a screen, whispering, I can't live
with the weight of what I asked for. Let fate choose who pays for it.
But the wave of sea grows louder like a chant beneath the lights.
No more wishes,
no more contracts,
no more giving up our rights.
At 11:59 now, Girigo begins a climb.
On each screen, a huge double low.
Time remaining for selection.
Every digit like a drug.
Yoonjae feels her heart sink with it. Wonders which road they'll become.
Through sees his old instructions typed in code behind the glow.
Measure loyalty to system by the path they choose below.
He looks down at his own options, all 3 letters staring back.
For the first time since his childhood, he's not sure which line he backs.
Being ordered, he remembers, isn't being without choice.
He hits C with shaking fingers, hears his own heartbeat as voice. We choose no wish.
We choose no wish.